Hey, what's up guys, 𝐻𝐤𝐤 here, and welcome to episode 35 of Scaling to Glory, where in today's episode I've got some more stuff regarding FUT Champions from last week. In the previous episode, we ended off with 14 wins, where we ended off reaching Gold 3. Now, I actually played all the games, and I'm not going to be showing you guys all the games, I'm going to be showing you guys the results, because otherwise the video would be too long, and I kind of want to move forward to actually where we are right now. So I'm just going to be showing you guys the results basically. So in the background you can see some stuff happening. You can see me winning a game, you can see me leaving a game, you can see me leaving a game early. I think like before we got a rage quit right there, we ended up getting a rage quit ourselves as well, as our opponent decided to leave. But yeah, it was not my best weekend in terms of playing, although we did start off really well. I think we started off 9 wins, 1 loss, and then after that I kind of started giving it away. But yeah, on Sunday I think this was I did make some changes to the team again, because I just felt that especially Long and Lima, the two players from the USA, the objective players, weren't doing it for me. So I decided to change the team around a little bit. I bought 𝐻𝐤𝐤𝐞 as well as 𝐿𝐺𝐵𝐺𝐻𝐿, and I think I packed Douglas Costa earlier as well with some of the marquee matchups SBCs. And yeah, that is how the team looked like, and that is the team I wanted to play the remaining games with. I think I had 7 at that point, and I needed at least 4 more wins for Gold 1. So yeah, you can see how it's lined up as well in game. 4-3-3 attack formation, in my eyes one of the better formations this year. And yeah, in game it's set up like this: Gomez left wing, 𝐷𝐻𝐻 striker, Douglas Costa right wing, Di Maria cam, and 𝐿𝐺𝐤𝐤𝐿 and 𝐺𝐿𝐵𝐺𝐻𝐿 as the CDM, and then Atal left back, Mukiele right back. And in terms of instructions in game, they are the same as I usually have when I'm playing the 4-3-3, which you probably could have seen in a different video as well. So yeah, into the next game we went. We started off with a loss immediately. Came up against a pretty solid side too, with the red inform 𝐻𝐿 Felix. Next game, we did end up, I think, getting the win. This is actually when I switched to the 4-2-2 as well, which maybe was one of the reasons why it played better. But yeah, we ended up winning that game 3-2. You can see from the stats, it was very, very even. And yeah, we finally reached Gold 2 as well, meaning we had 5 games left. So next game, we came up against a strong Premier League side. Again, we managed to walk away with the win, which, looking at the stats, was maybe a little bit undeserved, but you know how it goes in FUT Champs. Sometimes you lose undeservedly, and sometimes you probably win as well. Then we end up losing game 2-1, which was just fair and square for my opponent. Was a very good player, most of the chances, most of the possession as well. So at that time, we had 3 games left with 18 wins, meaning we needed to win at least 2 more games. And knowing me, I've had this situation before. I thought anyway I was going to choke, but our first game we played, we ended up winning 6-1. I think my opponent decided to drop his controller as well. So yeah, a nice win there for us. In the next game we came up against this ridiculous team with Neymar and Mbappe, and I'm actually going to be showing you guys the highlights of this game, because yeah, it was just a team that I just thought I was not gonna, win against, just looking at the team. But we started off really well. I think we missed a sitter at the start with 𝐷𝐻𝐻, but then we scored a nice finish there with 𝐷𝐻𝐻 on his weak foot once again. The 37th minute, we have the ball with Douglas Costa, which was a player I hadn't tested out before. I actually tried him out in this team, and very fun player, I've got to say. If you're thinking of maybe making a budget skill team, with especially the market crash going on right now, he's definitely a player I would recommend. So definitely give him a try if you're thinking of maybe giving him a try. So halftime stats, you can see a lot of possession for my opponent. He didn't really create anything, and that's also how it kind of would go in the second half. But in the 54th minute, he ended up making it 2-1. And I thought at the time, especially when he kind of started getting back into the game more and more, that he would eventually make it 2-2. It just felt like that anyway. And he got a very big chance because I gave away a stupid penalty. I thought he was going to get the first touch with Son and then face towards the goal rather than having his back towards the goal, which is why I went with the slide tackle. But you can see we ended up saving the penalty, meaning it was still 2-1. And we would end up making it 3-1 as well with Paulo Dybala, which was my MVP for this weekend, basically, for champs-wise. He was amazing. I think in like 26 games maybe. I think he scored 23 or 22 goals. So very fun player in my eyes. But more importantly, we reached Gold 1, which is obviously the target that we had for that week. So yeah, I was happy with that result. I can definitely do better from what I know from myself, but I was happy with that, reaching Gold 1 for the first time in FIFA 21. So then we move on to Monday, where you can see that I stored some packs. These were basically done on the web app. Those were some SBCs that you guys were able to complete as well. I think we had the rare player, rare UEFA Champions League player SBC, the guaranteed one. We also had the 5 goals in SBC, where you could get a rare players pack. We also had the team of the week SBC, where you could get a guaranteed team of the week. So yeah, you will see some packs of that as well in this episode. And yeah, just decided to kind of speed up the packs because it's kind of boring show you guys all the bad stuff. Because in this pack, we actually did get a semi-decent player. Now, at first, I thought this pack was going to be pretty trash as well because, we got one of those Copa Libertadores players as our front player, I guess you could say. But behind that, we had a very nice player. We had Ferland Mendy. I know it's untradeable, but he's, I think anyway, the best left back in the game, especially these days, even comparable to icons. So yeah, he's more than welcome in my club as an untradeable, as I already had a team in mind, at least a team that I wanted to make in the future, and he was of course going to be in that team as well. So yeah, having him as an untradeable was very welcome, because otherwise I had to spend another extra 100k on him, because that's what he's currently going for anyway. Then we had one of those team of the week packs, which wasn't the best. We got Male there, or Mulle, I'm not too sure how you pronounce his name, from 𝐿. We did get him as, I think, one of our red informs as well, with like one of the first team of the weeks, which I then put into an SBC. So yeah, we stored him in our club. Then after that, I decided to actually sell some players, mainly because of the team of the week SBC, because you needed to have 83 rated players. Decided to sell a bunch of 𝐷𝐷𝐷𝐷, which I had in the club. I bought for like 800 coins. Also 𝐿𝐥𝐤 there, which I had in my club. And some remaining players as well, like the UEFA Champions League players that I think were required for a specific objective. Speaking of objectives, at the time as well, I was looking at like how many points I was off actually reaching the Season 1 player. And at the time, it was 37,000. Now, I was trying my best to like complete as many objectives as possible, but I knew at the time it was going to be very, very difficult. I think if I did like the calculations right, I probably would have figured out that I wasn't going to reach level 30, but at the time I didn't do the calculations, so I just decided to play some games. One of the things I decided to do was one of the I guess you could say community objectives, where you can choose between, for that week anyway, Liverpool or Real Madrid. Now I decided to go with Real Madrid, and because of that you had to play a couple of games with like a full La Liga squad, and also have like the Real Madrid badge on, also the kit, and also like the tifo. And in the background you can see some goals that I scored with that La Liga team. And yeah, it was just some of the better goals I thought anyway, that I want to show to you guys. And this was actually a really nice goal that I scored here with Lucas Moura. You can see that my opponent made it really difficult for me. He changed his goalkeeper, he put a player on the line, but despite that, we still scored that free kick with Lucas Moura, which I thought was worth showing to you guys. So yeah, beautiful goal there. And yeah, like I've said, it was just a basic La Liga team with a lone 𝐻𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐥 I had in my club. Also the red inform Benzema, which we packed a couple weeks ago from FUT Champs. So yeah, it was actually really kind of relaxing to play with this team. Like, there was no stress. I think we just had to win a few games, score a couple of goals. And yeah, especially with some of the super subs I had, Quincy Promes and Lucas, they did really well. But also 𝐻𝐤 𝐒𝐿𝐥, he scored a beautiful goal right here, making good use of the setup touch. You can see, especially in the replay as well. I was actually really thinking of maybe picking up his inform as well, maybe during the market crash, as I think his inform could probably drop soon. So yeah, I decided to try out this regular, and I thought he was a really fun player to use, so yeah, I might give him a try at some point. But yeah, we ended up completing that objective as well, where we got a premium Electrium players pack. And unfortunately from that pack, we didn't get the best. We got an 83 rated player from Chelsea, Jorginho there. And I think after that we didn't get anything good either, so decided to store them in our club. And then we move on a couple days later, where it is time to show you guys my division rival rewards. Now at the time, I actually recorded this video live. I did run into some problems. The video footage that you will see in a little bit is a little bit stuttering. That's also why I decided not to upload the kind of live version of this video. And also because the rewards weren't the best, really. So in terms of division rivals, I think I had rank 2. And then, of course, for champions, which you could have seen earlier in this episode, we managed to reach gold 1, meaning we got 50,000 coins, 2 jumbo rare players packs, and 2 special items, which are obviously the red picks. And now you probably could have seen as well already in the background that the gameplay is a little bit stuttering, which is why I decided not to show you guys the live version. But that's something I really want to do for the future, though. Maybe dedicate like an episode for like our rewards on rewards day as well. So let me know in the comments down below if that's something you are interested in. But anyway, in terms of our red picks, the first one was absolute trash. We got some 79 rated players, and this was the best one, 𝐋𝐤𝐤𝐞, which I think was a hero item as well. So yeah, we got him as our first player, and then as our second player pick, we actually did get a very decent player. We got Alex Teixeira. Now rating wise, he's obviously not the best, but yeah, 82 rated player. When I checked on the market, he went for like 160,000 coins, which was pretty crazy. I know his rule breaker went for, I think, 250 or 300k or something, like a ridiculous price. So yeah, I went with him, obviously. Very good player, amazing stats, can be useful as a super sub. So yeah, I was kind of hoping to maybe get like a red Mahrez. That's what I was hoping for. But yeah, Teixeira is also welcome to the club. So I couldn't complain, I think, especially with the second red. Then in terms of packs, we had 10 packs to open, a bunch of jumbo premium gold packs, some mega packs, some jumbo rare players packs as well. And I'm just going to be showing you guys the packs in general, not showing you guys the full footage, because as I said, the gameplay was a little bit laggy. And in terms of packs anyway, we didn't really get the best ones. We did get an inform Ayew, which might be useful for that championship objective EA released the other day, where you can complete 3 players from the championship. We also got another inform, Nagasawa there, which I'm pretty sure we also got maybe as one of our picks. Then we got a untradeable Saint-Maximin, again, very good player, used him already, sold him on a little while ago, and can be used as a super sub as well, or maybe even as a starter at some point. And the pack, or the player we actually got in front of the pack, was a player I had duplicate already, which was a player I also invested in, which was Luis Alberto. So yeah, at the time, I decided to do a quick Team of the Week SBC again, just so I could use the one I already had as a duplicate. And, you know, maybe see if there is any luck for us anyway, in terms of opening one of those Team of the Week packs again, which I already did at the start of this episode, but unfortunately didn't get the best. But decided to give it another go anyway. So that's something you will see in a couple minutes. But yeah, we had 2 jumbo rare players packs from our weekend league, where we got Rafa and Marcelo in one. And then in our final jumbo rare players pack, we actually did get a walkout, an 89 rated player from Real Madrid. Not Benzema, we have packed him previously, but we got a Brazilian in Casemiro. And this one was, of course, tradable. A player anyway I wanted to keep because of the potential icon SBC that was actually going to be released that week. And yeah, I decided to send him, I think, to my club eventually. And you can see the remaining players in the packs, or in the pack, wasn't the best either. So unfortunately, not the best rewards. Although we did get Mendy earlier as an untradeable from one of the SBCs we did on the web app. So I guess I couldn't really complain. But unfortunately, yeah, not the best players. Let me know in the comments down below if you managed to pack anything good from your rewards last Thursday. And then our final pack I'm going to be showing to you guys is one of the guaranteed Team of the Week ones, where we got a center back in inform from Leipzig. Now, at the time, I was like, oh, is that Klosterman? But obviously, Klosterman had a road to the final card and not an inform. But we would end up getting a player which is very similar to him anyway, a German center back from Leipzig, which is Halstenberg. I think 69 pace, 83 defending, 82 physical. Not the best player, but could maybe be useful for SBCs in the future. But yeah, anyway guys, that is the end of this video. I could have shown you guys like the full gameplay highlights from Weekend League, but decided not to because otherwise this video would have been too long. And I kind of want to move forward as well to where I'm actually right now with my account. For tomorrow's episode, I've got some co-op stuff with a friend of mine, which is I think actually a very fun episode to watch, as I don't think I've showed you guys some co-op stuff before. And yeah, we've also got some more FUT champions from the recent Weekend League. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that as well. But anyway, as I said, really hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you of course did, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, hit the notification bell as well for more videos, and check me out on Facebook, fb.gg/𝐋𝐢𝐤𝐞 for more skilling to glory. Anyway, that's the end. I'd like to thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.